All right, man. Detroit Lions taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. It's one of the games that's, if we making a playoff push, it's a got to have. Jacksonville coming off a big 1 point win over the Baltimore Ravens. We have identical records. They are 4-7. We are 4-7. They are 1-4 on the road. We are 2-4 at home. So damn, they're identical across the board. Um, Check out Detroit Lions prediction playlist for more videos like this. Check out Detroit Lions top playlist as well too. Go on that playlist as well. Says the Jacksonville Jaguars have a 57.4% chance of beating the Lions. So they favoring the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Lions. The Lions have 42.1% chance of winning with a 0.5% tie. As of right now, just Trevor Lawrence is 2,655 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Jared Goff for 2,682, 17 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. So they're identical. Travis Etienne is injured, but he's their leading rusher. Took over for Jerome Robinson, got him traded to the Jets. 728 yards. Jamal Williams is 734 yards, 13 touchdowns. Christian Kirk has been pretty good. People was surprised how much money that they gave him. 56 yards, 725 yards. 56 receptions, 725 yards, 7 touchdowns. St. Brown is the leading receiver, 65 catches, 716 yards, 4 TDs. Lions priced Charles Harris on injured reserve. Bring James Houston to the active roster. I still think Austin Bryant should have been cut. Evan Brown, questionable. Jonah Jackson, questionable. Josh Pascal, questionable with a knee. Jeff Okuda, questionable. And Travis Etienne is questionable. I thought he was going to be gone for a while. Lions have 1 point underdogs in this one. So I think they use Caesar Sportsbook. So you got, Lions are underdogs. $100 when you're $100, 120. It costs you 120 to win 100 on the Lions, on the Jags. 100 get you 100 on the Lions. Over and under is 51.5, so expect a lot of points to be scored. Jaguars scored 22.2 points a game. We scored 25. They allowed 21.1. We allowed 28.2. I think the last couple of times we played them, we owned them. They were 371 in total yards. It was 373. They rushed the ball out. So it's pretty much identical. Their last 5 games, they are 3-2. We are 3-2. They have 2-3. We are 3-2. They should arguably won, Buffalo game. Shit, he might make a case for Miami, but had some heartbreaking losses. And they had some heartbreaking wins the other way around. So, he watched Jacksonville a ton, but looking at them, man, it's like it's really year one for Trevor Lawrence because of Urban Meyer and everything Urban Meyer did, kicking players, and just I don't know. I don't know when he realized he couldn't do it and he tried to find a way out. Not sure. But Doug Marrone is not going to turn water into wine in 1 year. That's what we do know. Travis Etienne, he was a rookie last year. I think busted his knee open. He a difference maker. He a difference maker for sure. He's a big difference maker. He's a big difference maker. Huge. So if he don't play, I think the odds shift heavily in the Lions' favor. But it's a game you got to win if you want to get in the playoffs. If you lose, then you're probably talking about they should possibly be tanking for 2 top 5 picks. Like I said, I didn't see the Lions finish season strong. It does not translate to the next season. I've seen it a bunch of times. But you want to hope that they can make the playoff. They get that experience. They get that taste of playoff blood. The next season, with a good off season, get some guys coming back healthy. They make a huge push. That's what you hope. So, but that's what you really hope, and they can make that push down the stretch. But They dropped so many games that they should have won. It's crazy. They have literally dropped a bunch of games that they should have won. The Viking game, the Dolphin game, the Bills game, just to name the ones I could think of off top. So, but beating, for Jacksonville coming in, you stop the run and make Jared Goff beat you. It's as simple as that. You stop the run and you make Jared Goff beat you. Nothing more, nothing less. And defense, offensively for them, you try to get them explosive plays down the field. If you can't get them, the Lions gonna play some soft zone and try to come up and drive the ball loose and make plays on the ball. Simply, just try to make plays and try to get the run game going to go over the top and get big plays down the field. That's what you want to do. And that's it. But that's pretty much it for them. Take what the defense give you and run the ball and then try to get a little bit more. But for the Lions, try to establish your run, keep Trevor Lawrence on the other side of the field, and get the ball to your playmakers offensively. But establish the run, stick with the run. If you get a lead, run the ball. That's it. Get a lead, run the ball. Make Jacksonville stop the run. You know what I'm saying? Make Jacksonville stop the run. That's it. Defensively, play your zone and make Trevor Lawrence go on 20, 30 play drives. Make them chop you up down the field and make them take care of the football and put long drives together. That's it. You want to get off the field on third down and all that, but make him take care of the ball in 20 plus drive, 20 plus possession, 20 plus play drives. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the running game be a factor. Make him beat you with your arm. History tells us going back to college that he gonna turn the ball over. That's what history tells us, that he gonna turn the ball over. That's exactly what history tells us, that he gonna give you cookies. At this point, the formula shouldn't be a secret for the Lions offensively. Pound it. You up, pound it. Keeping all the offense off the field, pound it. So they should know what it is, and obviously Ben don't always like Ben Johnson knows where strength of his football is at. He got to learn to protect the lead. Like, he always throwing it on first, running it on second. That's one thing I just can't understand. One thing I just can't always understand. So, it's a good game. It can go either way. But I mean, this is one of the games the Lions supposed to win. They usually would drop or make it harder to have to beat. They've had success. They've had success. They've had success versus Jacksonville, but to me, it's one of those tricky games to call. This is just as the spread tells you, it's a tricky one. But I mean, obviously, Trevor Lawrence, They had a big win coming off Baltimore. They got some momentum coming here. That was a home game. They right off in the playoff mix. It's a lot of parity this year. It seems like it's a down year this year in the NFL. You know, Brady, Rodgers down year, no Breeze. Some of the second year quarterbacks have not stepped up and made that jump just yet. And right now, it's really, and even guys like Kirk Cousins and Dak Prescott and Jimmy Garoppolo, they haven't made that that jump. See what I'm saying? They haven't done nothing but just continue to be who they are. So it's not been one quarterback this year other than Jalen Hurts who really has jumped off the page. So Trey Lance didn't get that opportunity with injuries. He didn't like it was trending that way. But yeah, it's wide open. One injury can change everything. So Jacksonville need this game to stay in the playoff race just as bad as Detroit need this game to stay in the playoff race. So really this is, it's kind of a prequel playoff game for both these teams. And that's what it is. It's a prequel playoff game. And I think I'm going to go with the Lions to win 29-30 on the late field goal. They'll be 29-30 on the late field goal. I think it's close. It wouldn't be surprised me if Jacksonville won. But I'm going to go with the Lions. Find a way to beat Jacksonville. But just as the Lions seem like it's been a team that's kind of been in that corner, and they seem to be a team that's on the rise. Hopefully it stays the course. Jacksonville seems like one of them teams that's been on the rise. They don't seem like not too long ago they was a good football team with Jalen Ramsey and all those guys on there. And they let Tom Coughlin drive a lot of them away. You know what I'm saying? They had a really young, good football team. And ultimately what, tore up that young and good football team was, Blake Bortles and Tom Coughlin. He was like the GM or something like that. And ultimately, they didn't like, he was showing some inconsistencies and finding black players and stuff of that nature, and how hard and militant he is and stuff. So, turned some players the wrong way. Blake Bortles wasn't the guy. And ultimately, they went to the cellar of the NFL and just let ownership just needed a tad bit of help. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video. Subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button, just the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. I got Detroit winning 30-29. Got Detroit Lions top playlist, Detroit prediction playlist, more videos like this. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace. The link tree is the first link in the description. Take you to all of that.